Yo, what is up, everybody, and welcome back to React Andy. Time. We're on episode 13 of Frieren. Frieren. There we go. Frieren. Yeah, I like that. I like that. What happened in the last episode? Episode 12 of our cozy little show. Let me just boom get it up. A little quick reminder while you're here at the beginning. Description for the pip. That's a little full opacity timer in the bottom left. You already know how it goes. But yeah. Episode 12. What happened? That is a great question. So, per kind of usual with the show, we had a, well, when I say usual, we've seen this happen a couple times where we have like the split, where we kind of have like two mini plots happening, like, you know, with kind of divided down the middle. So we had our first one with the hero sword, and then the second one where it was Stark's birthday, and we got some, dang, this guy got a nasty scar across his eye. But then yeah, the second one with Homeboy Stark's birthday, where we got some information on Stoltz, his brother, and Stark got to like recontextualize his childhood a bit when he understood the significance of the like the Hamburg steak or whatever, which is super, you know, very very sweet. But we'll start with the hero sword thing. Yeah. First off, bro. Okay, never mind on that. The nice thing about the hero sword, we'll get there. We'll get there. The nice thing about the hero sword, or like the important thing, is the difference in the legend. This is like another example of the difference in the legend that everybody knows and the reality of who Himel was, which we've seen plenty times with Frieren, right? And so everybody thinks he's like the grand hero that pulled the freaking Master Sword out of the stone, you know, Excalibur looking. But in reality, he didn't pull the sword, but despite that, was still ended up being the real hero. You know what I mean? So, but they still want to propagate, and by they I mean this like child still wants to propagate the myth that he did pull the sword. And so the truth of what happened was covered up in order for the story to be told the way that people that like to romanticize the hero and have all that. Yeah, right here. Future generations always romanticize heroes. And I said last time, I think that's a misplay, but you know what? Legend's gonna legend, right? Like, that's really how history be, you know? People write it the way they want it to be written. But yeah. And Frieren, of course, as somebody that lives for like a bajillion years, can see through a lot of this and be like a person that, like she was there, she knows what happened, and so she carries like a very unique perspective, blah blah blah. That's kind of the entire show. So that was a moment there. It also segued really well into the next part with Stark, where he, because of course when he saw the hero sword, he got a little flash of Stoltz in his brain, somewhere in here, right? Oh, literally right here, right? Give me some Stoltz, right there, right. So that kind of segued us into like that got Stark thinking about like what he considered to be a real hero, which of course is his brother, which he like idolized, which got him reflecting on his 18th birthday. And we got to kind of meet Stoltz a bit, who ended up being pretty much the best person I've ever met in my entire life. Homeboy, like supporting his little bro despite the family being kind of insane, you know, cooking him up a little birthday steak, that whole deal. Praising him for splashing the mud on him, because, you know, that's a big deal with the whole white cape thing. I mean, it's just a win after a win after a win, right? I know you'll become stronger, but I'm still going to give you some support along the way. That's my boy right there. Getting his mud dirty to help his little bro out. Real one. I do kind of wonder, what I'm left wondering with that a little bit, because that's like very, that kind of lets Stark heal a bit off of his past, which we've seen before, like how his past has held him back and he's had to grow, you know, past the fear, and understand with Eisen the whole, like, it's not, freaking fear isn't the absence of, or courage isn't the absence of fear, it's action in spite of it kind of deal. So this is like another step in that kind of healing journey he's done. Though I do kind of wonder, like, in this flashback, we don't actually see everybody get murked. So I almost want to imagine that there's like, does this have a dual purpose of also introducing, like, Stoltz in some way? Like, is Homeboy gonna pull back up? Or does he only exist as a flashback character, you know? And I could see it both ways. I just like the guy, so I kind of want to see him back in town again, you know what I'm saying? Look at Stark's little runaway. Look at his little, like, 7-year-old I'm running away from the monsters energy. Oh no, the monsters went away. My bad, Stark, my bad. But man, Stark's got the most pleasant looking I'm about to be killed by monsters look I've ever seen. What a real one. But yeah, so that should be. I'd be kind of intrigued if we had like a next like a continuation of that in another form, or if that was more like self-contained. But yeah, overall, very sweet episode. Very sweet episode. Look at this demon guy. Maybe we'll see this demon guy and Stark will get an encounter to be like avenge his family or something. Dang, dang. It could be a possibility. It could be a possibility. And the demon will be like, oh yeah, I forgot about this part too. Wait, yeah, screw whatever I'm talking about. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Can I just be honest for a sec, Sugundo here? This moment, not this moment, the moment where she climbs out of bed and runs over to the chest, I think I passed it, actually does something to my neurons. And I'm gonna be real about it. I'm gonna be real about it. Right? Wait, ready? So she like looks over or whatever. Come on, trust me. She looks over or whatever. This is crazy already. This got some crazy energy to it. The little like, you know what I'm saying? That one. But this part. Okay, no, wait. When it cuts, her little gremlin run. The little like, like, why is she so fast? She's just, I don't know why, but the normally kind of apathetic, but like now is very excited and fast. Look how excited she is. And then she, look at this little like, what is this up with the little curl in her lip right here? I don't know why, but it's just, that's the most adorable thing I've ever seen, and it is very strange to me that it is that adorable. Because, like, you're an elf. So why are you doing this cute little run, man? You're not supposed to be this adorable. Look at it. Ding dong. The little crumple of the legs. Focus on the crumple of the legs here. Right? Boom. We drop it, the toes curl in, so we land, and it, like, does a little, like, I don't know. Oh, look, it forms a little cushion for the bottom. That's just crazy to me, man. Like, I don't know. Or the little hop off the bed? What? How old are you? I know you're like 1,000, but this is like, it's just so like energetic and fun, bro. And then she starts scavenging like a little zombie survival post-apocalyptic, like rifling through drug cabinets, finding the special juice. I don't know why, man, but it's something about the little run really does something to me, man. And I gotta just be honest with you. I just gotta be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know, man. I just don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much the long and short of the last episode. Really, should also do be reading the book. I kind of want to just jump into the new one, episode 13. I don't really have too much else to say, because we did talk about it quite at length at the end of the last episode. So I'm ready to just jump into this one. Episode 13 of Frieren, on to the next, which is this one. Let's get this going in. Hello, Frieren. A 3, a 2, a 1. Bang! What's up? Off-brand Graphica Nat. Who are you? I feel like I recognize you from the OP, my guy. Speaking of the devil. Okay, what do we got? Like, place your bets, Is it like a guy... Why don't you want to be a hero? What is stopping you, right? Does it have to do with Hemo's legacy? Do you idolize what it is to be a hero, so you feel like you won't, like, match up to it? Like, you know, what kind of action are we doing here, you know what I'm saying? We'll see, though. We'll see. We gotta jam out first. Well, let's look out for him in the OP, because I feel like I recognize that lad. Good old Stark and Fern, bro. I need Fern to make some moves on Stark, like low-key. Because Stark's not gonna make any moves. Stark is the opposite of a move maker. Like, let's be real, okay? I love the lad, but let's be real. Man. Why is this music always so good from, like, Yasobi or whatever? Okay, wait. Was that him looking in the mirror? Oh, no, wait. Smoking the cigar or the cigarette? I think he was the cigarette smoker there. I want to meet you. When are we going to meet you, man? Every single time the OP plays, I want to meet that character. Oh, wait. Do I got to drink this? Drink this. We got to finish off the, this bottle. All right, take a sip real quick. Get yourself a drink. Get yourself a snack. Aversion to one's own kind. Oh, it's wet. Wait, I gotta get a Aw. Okay. A good gorilla. What happened to your gorilla friend? Oh, did he die? Did he die adventuring? Oh, you didn't even join him. Shoot. Why are you trauma dumping, bro? Are you stuck in a slime pit? Yeah, for help him out. What was that sound effect? That was crazy. Help him out of the tar pit. He's trying to human. He's trying to make himself look more human so that she saves him, bro. What is there to think about? You want to steal his herbs? She wants to steal his herbs. Yeah, telekinesis, bro. She's just trolling. Whoa, crazy line. Whoa. That's a crazy line to throw out. The spell? Yeah, what, you got anti-swarm spell? Oh, Fern's gonna be like, yo, what's up? Bink. What was that? Oh, he's a muddy man. Oh my goodness, not the mud all over the shirt, bro. Why does he look like... Man, this area ain't too bad when it's not winter. Like, it looks kind of nice, you know? I guess they're still wearing, like, their winter clothes. Like, Stark got that turtleneck, but, like, not too bad, not too shabby. Okay, Stark has died. Something bit me. Okay, that's helpful. Bro, you need to grab the snake so we can get the right anti-venom. Already? It's already pumped into his heart. He's dead. Wait, you can still use the priest spell, though? Wait, what? Wait, that's actually crazy. She can still use priest magic. It's like, there's a tangential, there's like a overlap between those two things. Other than them being two completely separate branches. I got plenty of blood, bro. Don't sweat it. Giga Chad. It's called willpower. Or maybe it's that dwarven blood, bro. Dwarves are built different, let me tell you. Like, they drink ale like it's water, right? So, like, poison, it's like, psh, my liver can handle that any day of the week. Whee! Bro, she's holding him like a stray cat, bro. Yeah, what? No, what? Free lobotomy. It's rabies. Oh, the cigarette smoker. Yeah, what's up? There you are. Mr. Mudman. Sane. Cyan? Sane? Priest man muddy. There we go. Had to put him into my notation device, Mr. Cyan. Oh, sick, nice. Life for a life, bet. He's built different, man. He's got good magic. What's stopping him from adventuring then, if he's a genius like this? Oh, shoot. Oh, dang. Hyder came here. What the heck? Little inferiority, perhaps? Oh, dang. Ooh, this music. I'm just so curious what stopped him, right? Because if your buddy back when you were 10 years ago didn't get like wasn't enough to give you the push, like I think Frieren can be for sure, but like what stopped that push from working? Oh my goodness, Frieren like leggings? Sorry. Just get a stronger brain, then it won't melt. The Eisenstrat? Oh, because she took a push from Hemel, and she was a kind of a genius. Maybe that's the connection that she's making. Oh, Stark about to get litty with him. I Gamba. Did he just say Gamba? Oh, for a priest. Yeah. He a worldly priest. I respect it. Oh, you gonna join our adventure? Oh, you mean like for real, for real? Because we don't have a priest. Wait, that's a good point. You gotta beat me? Yeah, okay. You don't set it up for gambling without it being like a, oh, you beat me thing, you little rat scallion. Stark's gonna lose. He's already lost. He's gonna be naked because he already bet away all his clothes. Frieren is napping. Let her sleep. Oh my goodness, she is so cute when she is asleep. I am sorry. But, like, I don't know why. Okay, it's on me right now. It's just my mood. Stark, are you naked? That's what I'm saying. Stark, stop doing that pose. Are you also naked? Why are you also naked? You lost as well? Y'all are betting too much. Y'all are betting too much. Sorry, I don't know why. Whenever Frieren's on screen, my brain's acting up. I'm gonna calm down, I promise. What is stopping you? Yeah, that's the connection I was saying. That she also required a push. Just a too late thing, like some cost fallacy low key. Kind of, kind of. Procrastination. Procrastination. It's never too late, though. It's never too late. It don't matter if you're... Good line. Good copy the line. Good move, Frieren. Yeah, the way regret can turn into like a self-cycle and keep you doom spiraling, you know? I effed it up back then. It's too late now. My life's already out of my control. I can't fix it. It don't matter if you're 30, 40, 50, 60. You can always make your life better. You know what I'm saying? Dang, she see a kindred spirit for real, for real. Get your booty into the party. Oh my goodness. Fern is taking care of Stark like he's a child. Can we have our clothes back? Yeah. Oh, he a good spirit. Yeah, he a good spirit. At least he let him keep the underwear, too. Clutch. You see the way she's holding it? Yeah, that's what literally, she's like, ew, ew, these are gross. She holds his normally, though. Fern, you're such a rat to him. Affectionate. Rat affectionate. She protective. That is so cute. Yeah, that's... Yeah, Fern. Yeah, Fern. See the light in her eyes as she talking about Hyder? That's so sweet. Kindred spirit. Yeah, kindred spirit. Exactly. Exactly. They just watch you do chores to constantly pressure you to go on an adventure. You're pushing a wagon, but you could be doing magic. Again? Get your booty on an adventure. Come on. Get that. I'm taking the tobacco out of your mouth. I'm putting it out in your drink. I'm picking you up with magic, and we're going out of the city. Oh, he didn't come back. Or did he? I don't think he did. I don't think he did. Good line. Good line. Good line. in comparison to this guy, Hyder was a great priest, bro. Older. Frieren. Hey, Frieren. Hey, Frieren. Does he like him in what way? You know, is Frieren count? Wait, Frieren, are you gonna have to seduce him? Did she just realize that she's old? What is that thing? What is that? That's not helpful. Wait, Frieren, don't try to seduce him. You're gonna get me feeling some kind of way. Calm down. No, wait. Stark got a good move here. Stark's gonna do the legwork. No, Frieren's already with Hemo, bro. What? He just wanted MILFs? How is adventuring? No, Frieren. This is straight. This is such a crazy reason to get him to actually succeed. He's not interested. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. Like, does he... Is she an old woman in the right way? Because she don't look like an old woman. God, no, no, Frieren, I can't handle it. Flame taught you that? She's so proud. You. Don't say Sonny, bro. Wait, y'all? That worked on y'all? Aww. Aww, that's so cute. That is adorable. Wait, she tried to seduce him one time. Wait, that kind of important. No, he wants wrinkles, man. No, yeah, that's just a copium reason. Let's see, let's see. Yeah. We're going to heaven. Wait, we're going to heaven, bro. I forgot. It's never too late. Good line. Good line, dude. It's always winnable. Oh, shoot. Family ties got you constrained. Dang, Hyder. He would have to... Or he would come with you, okay. Lost his parents. Damn. Dang, spotted him in the window. Loki? He might. I think he spotted him in the window. Loki. Slap him. Good move. You literally, every day of your life is full of regret, yeah. What are we fishing? There we go. You coming with us or are you going separate, though? That's the big question. Yeah, make that little man proud. Okay, part way, part way. Nice fish catch! Aw, cute. They're going on a fishing date. I'm calling it a date. You cannot stop me. Alright, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Now we're asking that question. No, literally. What do you mean? Wait, that's your response? What an insane. Wait, bro. She really said we're going to heaven. He's like, bro, we're gonna go there anyways. Why are we going to heaven? What a dip response. Oh my lord, this guy. Wait, there's no shot. He really, bro. If someone tells me, yeah, I'm going on an adventure to go check out heaven, my answer isn't, oh, that's a waste of time. I'm going there anyways. Excuse me, we're looking for your potentially dead adventurer friend. You think heaven might be a good place to check? Like, that could give us some closure, could it not? If we're doing it for that reason, you know what I'm saying? Or if it's just like, even if that's not a non-factor, like, I guess he's a priest, so he already believes in it. So I guess that's kind of part of it, right? Where it's like, oh, because I think for some people it'd be like oh shoot, that's a real place we can just walk into. So maybe as a priest, he's just like, I'm already there, bro. You wouldn't gotta add that to the formula. What a guy, though. He really said, I want to adventure for MILFs. I don't understand that, man. I'm gonna just be honest with you. I'm just gonna be honest with you. If I'm a kid, if I'm like 8, 10, 12, whatever, however old he was, if I'm a 12-year-old kid and I'm into the MILFs for some reason, how is adventuring gonna get me the MILFs? I don't see the connection there. Like, I guess it could give you like the swag or like the street credit that you could like hook up with a MILF, I guess, where it's like, yeah, I might only be 16, but I've killed so many goblins, I could kill you any night. Okay, that's not Riz. Do not threaten women. But like, you know what I mean? Yeah, let me just Riz you with I could kill you. Alright, let's see what this says. You just seem like someone accustomed to speaking with women. I don't like it. I'm pretty sure that would kill me. What do you mean by understanding relationships? They're talking to Cian, bro. Because he's probably tried to Riz up so many women in the town, right? Let's go shopping. I'm pretty sure that would kill me. We help each other when we're in need. Happens naturally as people age. We're alive. Stark screaming, do you really hate me that much? He's talking to Frieren. It's lighthearted. Don't sweat it. Privilege of the young. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'll just restart the episode. Those arguments are the privilege of the young? Bro, I swear, if he tries to, like, old age mansplain to Frieren, I'm gonna lose my mind. If he's like, I'm your elder. Bro, she's been alive for 1,000 years. That's like the one thing you don't have on her for sure. You know what I'm saying? But he's probably just talking to Frieren and Stark, right? Bro, this guy's kind of a dip, bro. Oh man, I do like the connection that they made to Frieren with him though, of like the how Frieren empathized with him because she also needed that push from Hemel, so she can be like, oh, I totally understand like the reservations to actually making that step forward that he has because I was literally there, and Hemel, the love of my life, shout out my boy Hemel, you know, he was the one that like helped me out of that, so she can do that for him, you know, that was super sweet, super nice. The whole, what else? Oh yeah, the whole thing of regret, where it's like the regret paralyzes you. It's super real, super real. I mean, there's so many, like as soon as somebody believes that it's too late, then that gives them an excuse to not do any action, right? Where it's like, I don't know, like an example that I've seen with like some people in real life kind of recently is like, somebody like struggles in school and they get like a failing grade for one of their classes, or not even a failing grade for the class, but they like bomb a test or whatever. And they're like, well, the class is over, I'm gonna fail it, right? And they completely give up. It's like, no. If you actually lock in and do well for the rest of the semester, then you can fix that. You can take it from a 60 to a 73 or whatever, right? Like, this is fixable, you know? But as soon as somebody believes or just tells themselves that, oh, it's too late to fix it, oh, it's already a lost cause, then that gives them the excuse to not do anything further, to not better their life, right? And it's like, I almost want to say the word copium, but it's excusing. It's just an excuse. You're giving yourself an excuse, right? And like it can be, and the thing is, it can be based in logic a lot of the time with like what Frieren's saying of like, I haven't fought demons in over 500 years. I'm rusty, bro. Like, what am I supposed to do? It's already too late. I waited too long. It's over for me. Bro, it's like riding a bike. It'll come back to you, Okay? That doesn't mean you can just, I deferred the decision for too long. There's never a too long. By what metric is it too long? You just feel like it's been too long? That's just your nervousness. Like, whatever caused you to defer the decision in the first place, whatever, like, bad anxiety, whatever, for, you know, that then it just built on upon itself like a snowball rolling down a hill, right? That's the issue, you know? And so now it is just taking a new form of, oh, now it's too late. You know? It's never too late. It's always winnable. It's always winnable. And the thing is, when I say that, I know it's legitimately not realistically always winnable, but I like the mentality of it's always winnable, because then that stops you from being paralyzed. It keeps you active. It keeps you active in your own life, right? If you believe that it's losable, then you won't fight anymore. You'll just roll over, right? So you have to believe it's winnable in order to have the potential to carry out action. Because would you rather believe it's winnable and then lose, or believe it's losable and then lose? Guess what? Both situations you lose, but at least with the winnable one, you had a chance to win. Because at least you were doing something, right? That's kind of where I'm at with that. That's why it's always winnable. Especially when you're gambling. Listen, when you're gambling, you can lose all your money, or you could make like $1 billion, an infinite amount more money. Just do the math. I do like how they gave them the clothes for free. That was very sweet of them. Man. So yeah, that was a sweet like sentiment, right? That to kind of push him out of. It being based in his attachment to family also makes a lot of sense, right? But it's also, I think, like, I wonder to what level it's like an excuse, or like, it's like an excuse, right? Where he's saying, like, at first he's saying, oh, it's been too late, right? And that's his reason for not going. But really that's that's him giving himself an excuse, right? Probably due to some deeper like regret, or right? The regret's paralyzing him. He's afraid to confront the fact that he's been so late, right? Because as soon as you go out on the adventure, then and you're 10 years late, as soon as you go out on the adventure, you've accepted that you could have done it the entire time. That whatever was holding you back actually doesn't hold you back. And so now it like gives that regret something real. That's kind of crazy, is it not? I feel like that's kind of how it is. Where it's like, if you're like, I like the school analogy, where it's like, if you're failing a class or whatever, and then you put the effort in and you fix it the last second, and you go from a failing grade of like 20 or whatever, and you barely get that 70 and you barely pass, then that tells you that the entire time, like, if you had done this earlier, you could have gotten an even better grade, because it was fixable all along, and you were just telling yourself that it wasn't fixable to give yourself an excuse for not fixing it. So by taking the action, you are admitting to yourself that you've been tricking yourself, which isn't fun to confront, right? That's not a fun thing to comprehend, rationalize in your skull. Dang. So as soon as he goes on the adventure, he accepts that, dang, I really didn't need to be here in this town, right? This attachment to my brother, as much as I love it, I was really just using it as an excuse, and it's not actually like as binding as I've had it been, right? He actually slapped me for even daring vocalize such a thought because of how much he disagreed with it. So now he's actually having to confront all that. It's like having to confront your own weakness, rather, bro, it's having to confront your own responsibility for your actions, right? As soon as you go like, dang, it's not fixable, then it's out of your hands, right? Whatever makes it non-fixable is that issue. I'm bound to my family here in this town. I've already failed the class. It's too late, bro. As soon as you do that, oh, no longer your responsibility. But so as soon as you yoink it back and you say, no, winnable, fixable, and then you actually take responsibility, then you have to confront all of it, that now it's your fault again, right? Dang, that's crazy how that works. That's why it's always winnable. It's always your fault. Don't take it that far. Don't take it that far. You know, we can find a nice middle ground. Sometimes it truly is losable, and you don't want to obsess over trying to fix it, because then that'll drive you insane. But I think there's a healthy degree of it's always winnable. Just temper it, right? Temper it with some realism. So I do really quite like that sentiment that the episode explored. This freaking guy, seeing the whole, okay, who made that sickle? Are you joking? Stark, stop gambling. Stop losing your clothes. What the hell? Don't you think our new sickle is too small? A sickle for ants? Who made this? This is the most uncomprehendable thing I've ever seen. Who does that? Like, why would he walk in the door with that? I don't get that. Like, somebody made that. Is it our new sickle? Are there more of these? we're rolling this out, new tool program. Hey, every farmer counting, cutting the crops. We noticed that like sometimes we have to cut really small grains. Here you go with small grain cutter. I don't get that. That's crazy. You can't even cut the grass. And he really says, yeah, the whole reason I wanted to become an adventurer as a kid is for older women. You would like to travel with an older woman? That doesn't make any sense to me. Because it's like, bro, when you wanted to adventure with your homeboy, I guess that was his fantasy. I guess that was his fantasy when he was a kid. It'd be like, dang, I might just be a little kid, but I'm adventuring with these big, old women, brother, and it feel good. I guess that was his fantasy. That's the real reason he didn't go, bro. Because his adventurer friend was like, I'm gonna go out on an adventure. And then he was like, where's your older women adventuring partner? And he was like, I ain't got one yet. He said, I'll pass. Oh, that's 95% a joke. Oh, you know what's also crazy about the regret thing? He regrets not being there, which is what led to his friend to die, he believes, right? He thinks his friend is dead, reasonable. He wasn't there to stop it. He regrets that. If he accepts and goes out on the adventure now, he accepts that there was that whatever was holding him back when he originally declined, he could have gone past. So it's like self-blame, bro. It's blaming himself for his friend's death there. You owe it to him. Go to heaven. Say what's up. Or just go find him. Maybe he's stuck in a mud pile just like you were at the beginning of the episode, bro. He's been in there for 10 years, man. He's been eating apples off the nearby apple trees, and you've been sitting here in this village. He's just been modifying, bro. Think about it. And then, Frieren, you are not... I know you are old in age, but you are not old in how you look. Fern looks older than you. Like, low-key on the sleazy. Right. He's not interested. But an older woman like that is no older woman at all. She got no wrinkles. She got no sags, okay? She got no... What else even is gray? I guess she got white hair. But she don't got that graying hair. He wanted the graying hair. He don't want white hair. And then she's like, I'll seduce you. Thank goodness that it was just that. If she actually started hitting him with some real moves, I would have crumpled like wet paper. I'm gonna be honest. This was weak. Good thing she has no riz. She is so proud of herself, though. You're too young to appreciate it, Sonny. That's strange. And then he calls her a child, bro. That was way too sexy. Guys. I know you've been traveling Frieren for a while, so any small, like mote of affection seems like a million. You can't have your standards get like this, bro. You can't have that be doing it for you, Stark. Even Fern is blushing. I totally get it for Hemo, because Hemo loved the girl, right? So anything is gonna work on him, Hemo, right? But notice how Eisen and Hyder are completely nonplussed. If I had been the target, I would have been in danger. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. They're like, she's nodding along. They're so proud of him, bro. No, I don't know why, but ever since, bro, last episode, I think flipped a minor switch in my brain, and I'm looking at Frieren in a completely different light. And it's crazy that the next episode is one where they're talking about MILFs, and then she seduces him. They're really targeting me with this. Listen, it's not my fault, okay? I have weaknesses like everyone else, okay? And seeing a woman get so excited, this is episode 12, not getting naked, but seeing a woman get so excited about little treasures in a little suitcase activates my neurons more than anything else. I don't know why. But look how excited she is. Look at this little girl, and she's like, ooh, my treasures, let me go get them. And the way she, like, look at the way she whips her head over. She really, like, check it out, look at these. Like, dude, Frieren, you're so excited. Like, I want to follow your wavelength. I want to get excited with you. Like, what do you got in this container? You got seashells on the seashore. But do the values of the shells fall due to the laws of supply and demand? And I don't even care about you get... I mean, okay, I'm not going to lie, though. This clothing outfit, what is this thing? Like a sundress? It's a good move. It's a good move. That also probably contributed. Not the feet, though. I know y'all are saying that. I know y'all are saying, oh, after this episode, oh, now he thinks Frieren's kind of cute. No, it's not that. It's her being excited. Dang, look at the reflection. You can see Fern blinking in the reflection. Good move. Good animation move. Okay, but this also contributed. I'm not going to pretend. What am I scared? Not the feet part, but like this pose is crazy, is it not? I'm sorry. Dude, it's the way she looks over her shoulder. I need a girl to look over the shoulder and go pull treasures out of a suitcase. Oh my goodness. Wait, get me out of here. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Back to episode 13. I'm sorry. But yeah, this guy, I guess he's gonna be with us for a little bit. I'd be kind of surprised if he would follow us long term. I know the original party had 4, so it kind of makes sense for a new party to have 4. But like so far, he definitely feels separated then from these other 3. Like he's not part of the squad yet, right? So I'll be kind of intrigued on how he gets part of the squad. I guess he bounces off a start because they can both be like degenerate gamblers. They can both like do like traditional like dude things or whatever. He bounces off Frieren over the whole like age MILF thing, but then also it being like you're not a proper MILF, so that gives them something to bounce off of. And then he bounces off of Fern because he'll remind Fern of Hyder a little bit, because they're both bad priests, though it makes Hyder look even better because he's an even worse priest if we're looking at like that kind of stuff. So I guess that's kind of the moves there. Dang, wait, my light low-key, bink, is in the wrong location. That's okay. My green screen light, hopefully that didn't hoe it up. Oopsies. But yeah, sickle for ants. Also, good fish. So yeah, you know one thing I am noticing about this show though, it's like I feel like I'm on its wavelength. I'm definitely, I don't want to call it predictable, but I don't want to say it's not predictable. I feel like it's getting kind of a little predictable, which isn't even necessarily bad. It just means it's like, I feel like I'm always aware of what they're about to do next. Like, even, like, the slap scene. I feel like that's, like, there's such a, that's kind of a trope, right? Where it's, like, you walk up, and then you do a standoff, and then you slap some, like, the normally peaceful person slaps the other person, and it's a big deal because they're normally peaceful. So it's like, oh, dang, they actually used violence for once, right? Him walking up on his brother, like, that was, like, every single flag in my brain says, the slap's coming. So it, like the shock of the slap is completely nullified because like it's kind of obvious, right? The angry walk up with this standoff, that's just classic, right? You know, and especially for like these two being introduced in this episode, it's just kind of like it didn't really do much, which is all, you know, whatever. So that's kind of something interesting that or like the MILF thing, it's like, okay, as soon as he says MILF, like, we're going to do something with Frieren. The gambling thing, we're going to lose our clothes because that's the trope with gambling. So it is definitely playing with a lot of the, kind of traditional fantasy tropes. And I'm not even somebody that watches a lot of, like, fantasy anime, I don't think. Like, what? I've watched ReZero, Mushoku Tensei, you know, both on the channel, both as reactions. Go check them out. Ooh, little plug action. Okay, I see you, Mr. Andy, out here making moves. No, but, like, I guess like Lord of the Rings, you know, like, and that's not anime, of course, but like fantasy wise, I guess D&D, like I do, you know, so a lot of the more normal fantasy tropes I've like played out through D&D a lot, and this does kind of have D&D vibes, kind of. I've definitely had that vibe a bit before. So, because it does kind of have a little bit of like that episodic format, which like a D&D session kind of carries a lot of the time. I don't know, maybe that could be a fun read to do, like treating this as a D&D session. I could kind of see that low-key on the sleazy, right? Either way though, it's like starting to hit a point a little bit where it's like I'm there the entire time. And I think it has to do with like it has a slower pacing where like this entire episode at the start we get this I wanted to be an adventurer a long time ago. That's like the first line they throw out, right? And then it's like, I wanted to be an adventurer with my friend. And then the question is, okay, what kept him from doing that, right? That's the immediate first question we all have. And then we get information as the episode goes on. And then I was like, what? We said, when did it, they said something about, like, he's a genius. right? And it's like, okay, well, he's good at adventuring. What's keeping him from adventuring, right? Um, right here, I'm certain he's been looking for someone to give him that last push, and then immediately it's like, okay, well, that's Frieren's motive to help him because someone gave Frieren a push to adventure, right? So it's like they're very clearly planting seeds and then reaping the seeds. So like the actual blueprint of the show, I think is easy to follow, like easier than a lot of shows to follow. That doesn't mean it's bad because you can still execute tropes well and like bring in your own like gimmicks or whatever. Like Frieren's entire character with the whole like ancient immortality elf kind of business is very like I think a very successful unique angle, which I'm like very happy with. And like the personality of the characters is also fun to just watch, right? Like they're still enjoyable to watch because I care about each of the characters. So even if you're carrying out all these tropes, like these characters being in the tropes gives it a level of like a level of me to care that actually makes them engaging. That is definitely something I've started to get with this show, that I feel like multiple times now it's been like, oh, I'm very clearly aware of what's about to happen next, right? Like it's starting to get a little bit like that. So hopefully I would appreciate if it kind of veered a little bit into crazy territory a bit more. Like I think the demon stuff was pretty good. Like that stuff was pretty unique. Though even with the scales, like remember with the scale stuff? About like, ooh, the soul balance. Like that was very obvious what was about to happen next. Like as soon as they introduced the concept, it's like, okay, Frieren's going to use that against her. Because they're very clearly giving us this tool that she has that has a built-in limitation, and so obviously that limitation is going to be used to defeat her, and it's going to be like her own undoing, blah blah blah, right? That's like the traditional, like how it gets done, right? And that was introduced like 2 episodes back, and then we had like the Stark and Fern episode, and then we had the Frieren episode, and it went exactly as we expected it to go, right? And by we I mean what I was guessing, but I'm assuming that what I'm kind of guessing and predicting is usually the norm. Like especially with this show, I don't know, I'm not feeling like I'm having to go into crazy places to pull stuff a lot of the time. So that is something I've started to notice about this show. It's getting, at least a couple times in a row, it's been kind of predictable for me. I'm still down with it. Like I'm still super down with like the heaven stuff too. Like they're throwing out enough interesting ideas, and they're dealing with like interesting and relevant issues like regret, it paralyzing someone, how it's, you know, that stuff that I was ranting about earlier. So I still really appreciate that, but hopefully they throw in a couple more curveballs to, you know, unsteady my footings as a bit more engaging, a bit more chaotic, right? Like being predictable is a good way to get someone to tune out. You know, I think that applies to many things. I think it applies to music. I think that applies to like listening to someone speak, right? Like someone droning on and on, it's because your brain is going like, oh, I know what they're about to say next. I don't have to care about it. Poof, you're gonzo, right? So there's a lot of ways to that being predictable is negative. So I'm hoping that we get a little bit more of chaos, a little bit more of a curveball to get us off our footing, so that we can pay more attention, so that we're forced to pay more attention to the show, to what it's trying to do, through us being on more unsteady ground, right? Because as soon as we feel cemented, why are we paying, like, I'm not going to be paying attention as much because I think I already know what's going on, so it's like I'm not going to be reading half the dialogue because it's like I already know what they're saying, right? My brain's already working ahead, if it's predictable. So I don't know, I guess I could say a little criticism there that I've noticed, though it also is probably why it's doing so well, like mainstream, because if they spell things out, then everybody's going to get it, and so like I think this would be very easy to watch casually. So it's probably very good for a casual watching, but when it comes to actual like peak fiction level stuff, like that stuff you can't really view casually and get peak fiction out of, in my opinion. Like whenever I'm engaging with media, if I engage with something casually, I'm not popping off on all cylinders, right? Like something that requires that immersion and gets you really into it and requires razor sharp focus, that's when we get peak, you know? So that's kind of where I'm at there. There's pros and cons to the more casual thing and not, but that's where I'm at there. That's probably also why I'll leave it for this episode. Episode 13 of Frieren. On to the next episode 14. Should be exciting. Still very excited to see what this show does. What's up next with this show. We're about halfway through now. Is that right? Kind of exciting. But yeah, on to the next episode 14. Should be exciting. Until then, of course, like the video if you like the video. It really does help me out. Subscribe if you are new. Ring the notification bell. Ding, ding, ding. Comment down below if you have anything to say. Join the Discord. Check the About Me for the link. Free link. You know how it goes. Got a little Patreon there, too, if you're feeling a little generous. No benefits, but you know how it goes. Help your boy out. Help your boy, I need a new camera. You ever think about that? I need a new camera. Low-key, all the other people got crazy cameras, and I'm like, dang, my Logitech webcam really be falling behind, ain't it? I don't know, something I've been thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay. But yeah, on to the next episode 14. Should be exciting. I'll be seeing you then. Peace.